ladies and gentlemen. It's Saturday Night Live, and we're doing it like we do every day. Getting into it, day 1790 in a row of the longest running daily variety show, Mark Inspires. Welcome on TikTok. Welcome on YouTube, on Rumble, on X. What else are we on? D-Live. If you're out there and you're tuning in and you're watching the Mark Inspires show right now, welcome to the program. We're about to get into it. Joanne. Keep the wheeze down, Joanne. You guys hear it. We got Matt Zabrowski here tonight. So guys, it is a night where we're going to play some music, but I also need prayers tonight. I'll tell you about it when we get into the show. But I believe I've done this multiple times in the run here. I've been live 1,790 days in a row. We're 10 days away from 1,800 days in a row, guys. This is something no one's ever done before. If you haven't subscribed yet onto the YouTube channel, please do that. It's Mark Inspires. Very easy to spell. And we're about to eclipse 1,800 days in a row. We'll never be in the 1,700s again. We're making our way towards 2,000 days in a row. I don't know if I'll keep going after that, but I'll tell you what. This show continues every day to provide hope for those people who show up here in the chat. So if you want that, if you want hope, join that amazing group of people that's with me right now. I got Leisure number 7, Bradley Smith. I got Renee Woods. I'm looking up there and seeing Leisure number 7. Didn't I say that already? You know what? When you say it twice. S. Coop in the house. Oh, goodness. Amber's here. How awesome is it? And we got Tim Beers, Modoc Roughstock. And over here on TikTok, I want to say hi to the peeps that are kicking with me so far. Go Bazooka. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Let's see. We're rolling in. I want to just see who's with me. I got user 381916637. I can't even do a I should just do pi. Jessica Davis in the house. And Michael Lot 83. It's a couple of years after me, my friend. Good to see you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Don't go anywhere, all right? Because I'm in pyramids here on TikTok. But here in the real world, on YouTube, I'm in New York City with Joanne, and her eye is extra drippy today. Joanne, what's going on with your eye? Holy freaking heck. Oh, that I know why. It's the piece of wood I was telling you about. You guys want to see it? So this is pretty cool stuff. I build BeatSeats. It's the only drum in the world for guitar players. I patented it. And now I started cutting wood myself. I'm literally milling wood. I'll get logs here in Connecticut. And I got a guy who cuts trees down. And he's a friend of mine through my father. Gets us back to what we're talking about with prayers today. But this gentleman, Bert, he says, Mark, I get wood. He gets logs all the time. He sells some to sawmills, but he's like, sometimes there's pieces. And I said, if you can get me 4-foot, 6-foot pieces, I'll mill them myself into boards. So this right here is a piece of burl wood that I actually milled down, and it's pretty sick. This is pretty much the coolest piece of wood in the world you guys are seeing right here. Now this is burl wood right here. This is one side. The problem with this is, you see, it's very much bent, the way it was drawing. So, but look at this. Look at the detail on this wood. I have to sand the back. My plan is to actually sand this back and make it flat here. And I'm going to create like cheese boards, custom cheese boards, and sell them on Etsy or something. I don't freaking know, but I feel like this is the coolest thing in the world to have cool wood like this and make like a cool, cutting board or something. Matt, Joanne, I'm sorry, I couldn't even get the woohoo properly because my camera from the, We're getting it set back up, Joanne. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, Joanne. Guys, sorry, she's doing the wheezing. God almighty, Joanne. Can you keep it? You're tuning now? I just wanted to show you the wood. What happened? Did I get... Oh, I must have... Uh-oh. Oh no, we're still on good. I thought I must have. Anyway, all right, we're not knocking you over again. So guys, this right here is basically I put this like glaze in the top, like a huge glaze. It's supposed to be 70 coats of varnish. That's the vibe. I tried that last night. My first thought was maybe I could level this whole thing out with one piece of like epoxy, and it just like globbed off the side. I wanted to flatten at least this part, so see where it's all like a creviced out over here. Make this whole thing flat with epoxy, and then you can just like sit there and you can cut cheese or whatever. But now I think this is the first run, but I have all this wood downstairs. I have walnut. I have all kinds of great wood that I've been cutting. It's drying, and I've got 5 more pieces of this. In fact, hold on, I'll show you. Oh no, I put it. I got another one over here that I just planed down. It's beautiful. It's bigger than this one, and it's sitting underneath my propane tank because it's about 26 degrees here in Connecticut. So every once in a while I kick the propane heater on up here in the studio, which is above the garage. So it's cold out here. You know what I mean? Even though I've got insulation, it's cold out here. It's a garage. It's not a heated garage. This is outdoors, separate from the house. So it's actually perfect because what we do here every night is write songs. We play music all night, create comedy, and the fact that I don't have to wake anybody up, my kids can sleep during my insanity on a nightly basis, is pretty cool. But if you ever wanted to have like either a cutting board or something cool, the other thing that I have is a laser engraver, which is what we use for our BeatSeats. So you can customize. Now here's the thing, the BeatSeat. If you guys have not seen it yet, you're about to see it. This is the only drum in the world for guitar players.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh my God! I know! I'm so excited, Will Ferrell. Guys, by the way, if you didn't see, my newest song just came out. It's called Santa's on the Run. It's a pretty cool tune. And I'm making music videos now every Friday. So if you guys like Tom McDonald, you'll love the stuff I'm coming up with, which is just taking these cool society tunes and I'm dropping full videos for them. My very first one was this song called No More Wars, but then it turned into Soldiers Keep Marching. I'm just going to say the words to you so you understand the hook, and this is why this song should be viral right now. This is the hook to the song. Soldiers keep marching, bombs keep falling, leaders keep spending, and we keep dying. It's a freaking powerful song. I may play it for you in a little while here, but first things first, I have to get a little vibe going because at the moment I'm looking for prayers, and I'll tell you, why. It's I keep things that are personal to myself. I don't really get too much into them because we have enough going on in this world. And I don't like to burden you guys with my own needs and prayers, but in this time, it's one of those things where it's like you don't want to not try when you have the chance to do so. So my dad's been dealing with cancer for a few years, and he's had some scares over the time since it happened originally. And he's a very positive person, so he's really pushed along here. But we were supposed to get together for Thanksgiving today, and that got canceled. And he'd go to the hospital for tests and stuff, and it got me really nervous. And it's like I keep sending all these alternative concepts over that I see, on like TikTok and these different teas and Essiac and soursop, and it's Rife Machine and all these things that I keep seeing and I think could work. And it doesn't seem like the people in the medical community know about these things, or they're not allowed to do these things, or you only know what you know type of thing. And so just like side note, I thought this was a pretty interesting thing. Soursop tea is this tea. You can't get soursop in the United States for some reason. I don't know if it's illegal or if it's just hard to get. But soursop has this really unbelievable healing property to it, apparently. And this is what I've been seeing on TikTok, etc. And not that it heals or cures anything, guys, because I know YouTube is now. But apparently this is something I heard about soursop, that it's got some benefits for people who are dealing with cancer. So I just said, you know what? Why don't you try it? And then I heard like it was talked to with doctors, and the doctor said, well, you know what? That may kind of mess with your blood thinner. And I said, well, what do you mean? They said, well, apparently soursop is a blood thinner. I said, well, then my response would have been, excuse me, Mr. Medical Professional. So why don't I stop taking your stupid freaking pharmaceutical medication that'll never make me better and take soursop tea to blood thin? Like, no, let's keep taking the statin, and thin the blood with the statin that you have to pay how much each month through insurance, so insurance gets paid and blah, blah, blah. It's this freaking huge ruse. And the unfortunate thing, I'm a realtor. Okay, that's how I make a living. People don't understand. When I get a listing, I tell people, the reason why you want to hire me as your listing agent, it's very simple. I have construction experience, and I get excited about my properties. I shoot a lot of video for my properties. I bring the camera into the house, and I'm going to provide one thing. I'm going to open it up to the deepest pool of qualified buyers. That's what I do best. But I think what's interesting is I'll have some people say, well, why don't you have the buyer? I'm like, well, I don't have 1 million buyers in my pocket. I wish I did. But here's what you don't understand. Every other agent out there, that's my sales force. I put out the product. I go out there and I take my drone photos. I go out there and I shoot a great video. I go out there and shoot great pictures of the place. I get everything online. I blast it out there, right? And then all of the other agents out there that have buyers, my sales force, they show up. We put a deal together. We're on to the next. So if that's how my industry works, how does, say, the pharmaceutical industry work? Well, okay, they have a product and then their sales force. So I don't know, kickbacks, whatever. I'm not really sure with what, but I'll tell you what. They're definitely not providing anything that can cure us. And the reason I know this is kind of a simple thing. We're carbon-based, right? We are carbon-based. Pharmaceutical, that's oil, that's petroleum-based. You can't cure something that's carbon-based with petroleum. It has to be carbon-based. So what's carbon-based, Mark? Plants, spices, herbs. This is such a weird thing when you can see it. It's so simple. The only stuff you can actually get that can cure you are the things that are from the earth, because that's carbon-based. We can only connect with things that are carbon-based. Everything else is a Band-Aid. Or it's even worse. It's something we think is helping and it's absolutely not helping. But it's not anything that can take us from feeling horrible and now we're cured. That's not the goal of the pharmaceutical industry. Unfortunately, what the goal is for them to continue to keep you alive and on their medication. And if they could do that and squeeze every bit out of you, every bit of life that you have left, that's the goal. And the sad thing is, I remember I had Charles on. Charles came on to talk to me about this product X914 or something. You guys may remember this. It's this product that was literally, curing cancers and stuff in the 1980s. And a congressman or a senator here in the United States got cancer, and he called in on this product. They brought it in. He cured his cancer, and then he went to the FDA and made them kind of get rid of this product so nobody else could be cured. Because they have so many lobbyists that are, hey, how did you cure that? You were like stage 4. How did you get, what's going on over here? How did that happen? Oh, I took this amazing new product that cured me. Oh, really? Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. He said that there's been 7 or 8 cures in the last 100 years that they've gotten rid of the inventor or the patent on it. And we just don't have access to it because they don't want us to be well. And this is why I don't know if this is accurate. I think my wife said this to me, that the biggest, basically where all the advertising dollars come from for Doritos, for Chips Ahoy, from all of these different crazy companies that were like, yeah, I want to go and get an Oreo. It's from the pharmaceutical industry. That's where all of the funds come from. They actually pay Doritos to make let's blast out Doritos product because it's going to make us sick. It's just a matter of time. you know? And this is the game that they play. And look, I'm not being a conspiracy theorist. I'm telling you right now, what I'm here for really is just to ask for some prayers. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that if a Rife machine can send frequency and vibration and it can annihilate cancer cells, just say if it could, okay? Because I do think frequency and vibration is everything, and that's what Tesla said. And if we can actually do what is possible with sound, we do that here with a guitar every day. Maybe we can send healing vibration. We don't need scientific results. We have 1,790 days of passion, truth, and positivity right here. And if I alone could put that out there, and if you possibly join me and also send some love in the direction of my father, it'd mean a lot. Problem is, when you leave a guitar out here in 27 degrees, you know, what do you expect? We gotta bring her in. Peter Lucipelli, my brother, gonna bring in my guitar so you get this sucker fixed for me, pal. So I built this guitar about a month and a half ago. Perhaps we'll have to play this one just because of that. Let's give it a quick tuning. Well, that's pretty bad. Ooh. We have to do some course correcting while we're in the process here. How's everybody doing out there? We're just going to quickly play a tune, and then I'm going to see if I can take out my 1775 Bible for just a couple of searches, see if we can say a couple of passages, maybe put some positivity out there and get some love, which is definitely much needed tonight. Wow, this thing is so low. Come on, let's go, buddy. Unfortunately, I can't play that one because these just are the intonations off. Joanne, can you keep the buzzing down on the guitar? And the wheeze, by the way. Maybe it's this that's making the noise. Oh, my freaking camera. at the BeatSeat. So I'm sitting on the only drum in the world for guitar players. I invented and patented this drum. It's crazy. You could kick it. You can hit it with your hands and feet at the same time. And if you have a guitar in your hands, you can play your guitar while you do this. Take it. Maybe a little shake in there. I want a shaker. Say love, you say it clear. We got to learn to live with no fear, walking through our days. Don't let them take you away from you. You got something to do. So join me, let's go for a ride, yeah. We'll take a long ride all night, yeah. We're gonna see the world, you and me. See the world we can be, anything we want. We can do anything we want. beats ought to sound right. No, the tuner ain't gonna work no matter how hard I try. So I'm going to write a song without it right here, right now. I can grab the other guitar, that's right. Maybe we can play this one at least. wall, Joanne. Before you stop yourself from breaking through the wall, put on your shoulder pads, yeah, put on your helmet, 'cause you're about to go through it, yes. It may dull the pain a bit, but you still feel like you're going through cement. Oh, it's 'cause you are. Life is hard, wear a helmet. Oh. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Life's hard, get a helmet. Oh, don't you know? Life's hard, wear a helmet. Breathe the bones of it all. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Breathe. Life's hard. hard, wear a helmet. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, wear a helmet. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, wear a helmet. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, wear a helmet. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, wear a helmet. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, wear a helmet. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, wear a helmet. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Yeah, life's hard, wear a helmet. As you take your crazy pills. No one said it'd be easy, oh, but you, for some reason, thought it'd be. Life's hard, you may wanna get a helmet, my friend. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, wear a Life's hard, wear a helmet. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Yeah, no one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Oh, 'cause no one said it'd be easy anyway. Going through it day to day and watching all the crazy you. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Oh, don't you know? No one said it'd be easy anyway. But we all just take it easy. Life's the easy way. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Yeah, oh. Someone send this to Candace Owens. No one said it'd be easy, oh. Life's hard, wear a helmet. No one said it'd be easy. Freaking show attitude, Joanne. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, yeah, so wear a helmet. Head over to YouTube, subscribe to the Mark Inspires channel, join the fam and friends. We're jamming, we're doing it. Life's hard, wear a helmet. Life's hard, yeah. Hard. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Life's hard, life's hard, life's hard, life's friggin' thing's so out of tune, guys. Listen to that. So this is the issue we had in the middle of that jam. For some reason, I couldn't get this guitar to tune. It kept popping out of tune. Don't know why. It's cold. The guitar is cold. That's a no good. I gotta bring this in tonight. So it'll be nice and toasty warm when we play it tomorrow. Look at that. Wow. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me play it for you real quick. Just gonna hear it again. Oh no, this I started writing. I didn't finish this off yet. Started the show with this tonight. Oh, let it all out. Set your soul. Set your soul free. Let your stand proud. Stand proud. Sing loud. Oh, you got to let it all out. Yes, let your soul free. Set your soul free. Stand proud. Sing loud. Let it all out. Set your soul free. Your soul free. We gotta hear that. Stand proud. Sing loud. Let it all out. Set your soul free. Your soul free. Stand proud. Sing loud. Let it all out. Set your soul free. Sing your soul free. Let your soul free. Sing loud. Sing around. Let it all out. Set your soul free. Sometimes you throw a pick, you know. Sometimes it cracks against something. Other times you hit it right against the insulation up there, and that happens, you know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you can, head over to YouTube and subscribe. This is the longest running daily variety show on earth. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Stand proud. Sing. It's out there. Way too much. Set your soul free. This is how you do it right, just so you know. Set your soul free. Stand proud. Sing loud. Let it all out. That's the one I have a hard time with. Set your soul free. That's long. That's set your soul free. Oh, it does that. Stand proud. Sing loud. Let it all out. Set your soul free. Set your soul free. Fucking A. Right there, I just keep messing it up. Sing loud. Pretty cool though. This is what we did tonight. Prior. Life's hard, life's hard. Life's hard. Freaking wear a helmet. No, it's easy anyway. Life's hard. Life's hard. Wear a helmet, yeah. Wear it everywhere you go. No one said it'd be easy anyway. You know we walk around it every day with your helmet on, yet nothing can affect you. Life's hard. Get a helmet. No one said it'd be easy anyway. Whoa. Life's hard. Life's hard. Wear a helmet. Said it'd be easy anyway. We go day to day. Life's hard. Oh, wear a helmet. Oh, yeah. Life's hard. It'd be easy anyway. No one ever said it'd be easy, did they? Yeah, life's hard. Life's hard. Wear a helmet. Crazy the stuff that I keep coming out with over here. Oh, you rock, Andrea. I mean, like, what else do we got here? This is from like last week. Link H, how are you? That's a pretty one too. I haven't gotten to that one yet. I don't even know where the hell it was. It's like a week or 2 weeks ago. I don't even know. I didn't download that one. Good to see you, Link. Thanks so much for being here, pal. So we played some stuff here. I want to play you guys that song I was telling you about earlier. This to me is probably one of the craziest songs that has not gone viral. I don't know how it hasn't, but I do know how it hasn't because there's too much truth in the song. It's an extremely vivid, but also it's there's a story being told in the video. So if you can, Yeshua, how are you over here? I see Yeshua over. Guys, I meant to get to the 1775 Bible tonight, but we're now an hour and 5 minutes in. I mean, maybe I could stay on for a little longer, but I want to play this track for you, okay? It's called Soldiers Keep Marching. It's on YouTube. If you're hearing this on TikTok, I'm going to try to see if I can flip the camera for you so you can see this in a very small version. But head over to YouTube and watch this and subscribe. We're trying to see if we can blow it out of the water and have this channel go completely viral and get everybody who's out there looking for positivity, for live music, for comedy, and just to break away from this disgusting world for a little while. What the hell's going on over here? Give them a place that's theirs, a community. This community of people that's here every night is amazing. If you guys join us over here, you're going to have a great time. You're going to meet some awesome people in the chat. These people I haven't actually met in person are awesome. That's telling you something. They're great people. They show up here every night and they support this show. That's all I need to know. So thank you guys for being here again tonight. Awesome. And this is a piece of music that I'm really proud of. I've been putting out a lot of stuff lately. I mean, besides what we write here nightly, now I'm making these music videos every Friday. And I really think they're very much in line with like a Tom McDonald's. So I never just, this isn't hip hop. This is blues rock, like power blues rock. Some crazy guitar playing and lots of fun. It's called Soldiers Keep Marching. If you can head over to YouTube, type in Mark Inspires, you will see and hear the best version of it. The quality, the audio quality, you want to really hear it on good speakers. Guys, if you have headphones, pop them on for this. This is fire. Now, one thing to know while you're listening, every word, every note you hear was created live in the moment right here, just like you just saw. And then I take all these jams and I'll spend a couple hours and I'll edit it down into a 5-minute song. So it takes me time sometimes to do this. But what you just heard, if I like it enough, which I think I do, I'm going to download that and take the whole thing, which is probably 20-25 minutes, and cut it down to 5 minutes and make a freaking ridiculous song that'll go on a future album. Right now we have 209 songs out. I'm putting out my new album next month. My Christmas album from last year should be played everywhere. It's so cool. There's so many great songs. I'm going to be making music videos for every single one of them. The first one was Santa's on the Run. I hope to get the other 12 done in the next month. I don't know. It's going to be pretty tough to get them all out in time. But I'm going to try. I already started working on another one. And, man, there's too much stuff to play for you, honestly. But this one here, I'm going to pop on for you. It's funny. Actually, I'm thinking about another song because, you know, we're looking for, this is a night of looking for hope and looking for prayer, you know. So I'm going to throw a little curveball at you. I'm going to play you something else. This right here is a powerful piece of music. I had one of our family members who comes in occasionally, who's also a musician, and Cassandra came in here, and she's awesome, Cassandra Bain. And she said, Mark, I'm feeling a little down today. Can you write me a song about never giving up? And so I did that. I wrote a song. Everything I do here is live in the moment, as you know. And so I wrote her a song live in the moment, which now I'm like, it's got to go on the next album. I didn't put it on this past album. I meant to, and it just slipped through because I have like 50 songs. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to put on albums. So many songs I have to still get to. 209 out there, and we have so many, probably about 25 right now. I have to go on to a 13-song album coming out next month. So it really should be doing back-to-back albums or a double album. Here we go. But I heard something interesting today. Some guy was like, you know, to be a musician who puts out albums and no one knows who you are, it's like no one gives a shit. Like, you put out an album and nobody cares. I was like, yeah, I know. I put out freaking 16 albums, 209 songs. Nobody in the world's heard any of the music. So this guy was totally right. He's like, he had this idea to put out an album a week, but it was one song. He's like, because people listen to the first song and then they don't listen to the rest of the album. He's like, so I just put out an album a week. And I was like, dude, I could put that. I got 209 songs. I could just remaster them and put them back out and do 4 years of new albums every single week. Put a new album out because I have two. I mean, that's without writing another song. We're gonna put 500-600 songs out into this world before I expire. I say that, you know, in a joking manner, but there's over 1,000 on the channel. I just can't edit them. Like, I don't have the ability. But I assume I can myself edit about 500 of them all, you know, out into the world at some point. If I have help, if somebody comes along and likes my music and they want to edit my music and they want to come along and just kind of get it out into the world and just make sure that they realize that it's my music and I have the copyright on it, they can push it out there and let people know it exists. That'd be awesome. I won't be able to do it all. I try, but I'm a realtor. Anyway, here we go. This is a powerful song about never giving up. I'm sending this one to my pop tonight. Giving up. You know that's my jam right there.
Life can be so difficult. Every day you wake up faced with the challenges of just getting through it. But I see you make it through your most difficult days, and it's 'cause you've got the heart of a lion. Don't ever give Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. No. You see your competition. It's in the mirror. All you got to do is keep your chin up, 'cause you know you're gonna see another sunrise. That's all you gotta do. Don't ever give up. No, 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 no. Don't ever give up. darkest days, you just keep coming back. Don't ever give up, no, don't ever give up, no, don't ever give up, no, 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 don't ever give up. Don't ever give up, no matter how bad it gets today. You're going to look back with gratitude when you get through it. Don't ever give up, no. Don't ever give up, no. Don't ever give up, no. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Oh, just keep your heart beating. Yeah. Don't ever give up. No. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Fire makes you tick and keep on going. You don't ever give up. How you're gonna make it through anything else? Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give
I tried my best to flip it so TikTok could see it, but it didn't work out as well as I was hoping. You know, when you have the green screen on, it doesn't really show you anything you try to show it. It's like it will grab a face every once in a while, but it's pretty tough. Anyway, I appreciate you guys being here with me. If you can, head over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Mark Inspires. I'm live every single night since December 31st, 2018. That's not a joke. That's 1,790 days in a row. How insane is that? I'm just 10 days away from 1,800 days in a row. Yeshua763, how are you, my friend? Providing hope here to this world. The one and only Yeshua has been gone for over 2,000 years, but somebody's got to take the light and bring it to the world. And I think there are many people out there trying to do that, but this show has been that for 1,790 days in a row. It's pretty cool that I also have a 1775 Bible and a 1793 Confession of Faith book here in the studio with me. I'll be doing a weekly, breakdown on those two books. But I would like to just very quickly, if I can. I don't know if there's anything I can just quickly open up to here that will give me some hope. This book here is from 1775. It's the Holy Bible. The New Testament is from 1776 when our country was being fought for. We were trying to see if we could win our independence. And thank you, Link. You rock, buddy. I appreciate you. This book right here was in the hands of American patriots when they were fighting for their independence. And this happened to actually be the Bible of Stephen Howell. Stephen Howell was a basically, Stephen Howell was a very wealthy man, lived in Sag Harbor, Long Island, which is still a very, very expensive place in New York. And George Washington came into town, and he was looking for soldiers so he can fight the British. Well, Stephen Howell fought beside George Washington. I have his Bible, all of their names here when they were born. And then right on the other side here, we have the 1776 New Testament. So I just want to quickly open up to any page here and just read something just to see if it gives me some hope here. Matthew 16, chapter 16. Christ healeth the sick, answereth the Pharisees concerning divorcement. The Old English thing kills me. Sometimes I'm trying to figure out what the heck these words are. The weth, sheweth. I don't even know what that is. Sheweth, when marriage is necessary, receiveth little children, instructeth the youngest man how to attain eternal life, and how to be perfect. Telleth his disciples how hard it is for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Wow. And promiseth reward to those that forsake anything to follow him. And it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these sayings, he departed from Galilee, and came into the coasts of Judea beyond Jordan. And a great multitude followed him, and he healed them. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? And he answered and said upon them, Have ye not read that he which made them all at the beginning, made them male and female? And said, God almighty, Jesus would get canceled 2023. Yeah. Jesus would get canceled. Yeshua getting canceled 2023, guys. I'm sorry. That's why they don't want you to believe in and even talk about him, because it's right here, the word of God. Okay, we're gonna just run past that part one more time. He answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female, and said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Man and woman, flesh. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let man put asunder. They say unto him, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement, and to put her away? He faith upon them. Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives, but from the beginning it was not to. And I say unto you, whoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoever marrieth her which is to put away doth commit adultery. His disciples say unto him, If the case of the man to be with his wife, it is not good to marry. But he laid unto them, All men cannot receive this saying, save they to whom it is given. Jeez, it's the Old English, guys. The Old English thing is killing me. But I'm going back to the very first thing I saw there on the page, which was Jesus healeth. Christ healeth. It's cool to see Jesus. It's Jefus, because the S's weren't really existent, So you have, this is 1776. Oh, come on, man. I don't know if you could see any of this, but kind of hard to see it. I'll try to do another little documentary, little twist here. Drop this stuff for you guys. 1776 Bible, printed in Cambridge. And this is the 1775, 1776 is the New Testament here. I'm just going to scroll through and see if there's anything else that we can get into here. How about the Gospel of Mark? Because I'm here, I'm doing it, you know. Someone asked me to look up a specific... I got to look back and find out. Someone asked me to look up something in the book. I have to go back and find out what it was they asked me to... What they asked me to look up. They have like little notes in here too. This is pretty cool, guys. This is a really cool book. Okay, this is the Gospel according to Mark. Let's just start chapter 1 and just read a little bit here and see what it says. Okay, this is from 1776. This is the New Testament, and it was printed in Cambridge and brought here to the New World, where Stephen Howell owned it, who fought with George Washington in 1783. And then he died in 1828. Somehow along the way, I got this book. All their information's in here. But this right here is how they spoke. This is what they believed. These are the words that were printed in 1775 and 1776. Do you know how much has changed in the Bible since then? So listen to the Old English and see if you catch anything that doesn't seem right, and let me know. Okay. The beginning of the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. As it is written in the prophets, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way for thee. The voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his paths straight. John did baptize in the wilderness and preach of baptism of repentance for the remission of sins. And there went out unto him all the land of Judea, and they of Jerusalem, and were all baptized of him in the river of Jordan, confessing their sins. And John was clothed with camel's hair, and with a girdle of the skin about his loins, and he did eat locusts and wild honey. And preached, saying, There cometh one mightier than I after me, the latchet of whose shoes I am not worthy to stoop down and unloof. And unhoof, maybe? I don't know. There's like you're reading with F's and S's is so weird. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get it right, but let's just keep going here. Again, 1775, 1776 Bible, if someone could pop that into the screen here so people know. This is a King James version, but this is when it said Prince James. So 1775, 1776, they called him Prince James in my Bible. I indeed have baptized you with water, but he shall baptize you with the Holy Ghost. And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and was baptized of John in Jordan. And straightway coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him. And there came a voice from the heaven, saying, Thou art my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. And immediately the Spirit driveth him into the wilderness. And he was there in the wilderness 40 days, tempted by Satan, and was with the wild beasts, and the angels ministered upon him. Now, after John was put in prison, Jesus came into Galilee, preaching the gospel of the kingdom of God, and saying, The time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of God is at hand. Repent ye, and believe the gospel. Now, as he walked by the sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and Andrew, his brother, and Jesus' brother's name was Andrew? Jesus' brother was Andrew? Do you guys know this? Jesus have a brother? Did we know that Jesus had a brother named Andrew? Is this a big deal at all or no? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a big deal that Jesus' brother's named Andrew. Maybe everybody knew that, and they didn't know Jesus had brothers. Did anybody know that Jesus had a brother? I don't know. Again, I'm just the guy with the 1775 Bible. Okay. So he saw Simon and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. Because they were fishers. I guess they were fishermen, but they called them fishers back then. Anyway, guys, someone let me know. Yeshua, you're here still. Did we know that Andrew was Jesus' brother? Is that something that's well known? Anyway, let's keep going. Again, 1775, 1776 Bible. What here was taken out of the new Bibles and we don't even know about? I need people. Was Andrew Simon's brother? Whoa. He saw Simon and Andrew, his brother. Oh, wait a second. He saw Simon and Andrew, Simon's brother. Okay, maybe that's that. Okay, let's just move forward. Yeah. Was Andrew Simon's brother? Yeah, Andrew, you nailed it. I'm a bonehead. Here we go. And Jesus said unto them, Come ye after me, and I will make you become fishers of men. And straightway they forsook their nets and followed him. And when he had gone a little further thence, he saw James, the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, who also were in the ship, mending their nets. And straightway he called them, and they left their father Zebedee in the ship, and with the hired servants, and went after him. And they went into the Capernaum, and straightway on the Sabbath day he entered into the synagogue and taught. And they were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one that had authority, and not as the scribes. See, this is like he was able to get up and speak to them with passion. See, this is what I like to get into. Not necessarily what words were used, but the detail beyond an NIV. Jesus went into the Capernaum, and straightway on the Sabbath day he entered into the synagogue and he taught. 1775, 1776 Bible here, guys. Share this freaking stream. Is there anybody else on planet Earth that has a 1775 Bible here with you tonight? No. So share it. Okay, Yeshua's back. Yeshua, 1775 Bible. We're getting it. You all right? Zebedee, doing it. Where was that part again? That was so unbelievable. Okay. So Jesus went into the synagogue and he taught. Here's the most important line. This is chapter 122. Okay, here we go. Verse 22. And they were astonished at his doctrine. They were astonished at Jesus' doctrine, at Yeshua's doctrine, saying, okay, for he taught them as one that had authority, not as the scribes. You know, most of these other people, they can't. Have you ever gone to church? I always wondered this. I'm there, and how do I know what they're going to say next? But they have to look in a book? Like, they sit there and they look at the book to say the same thing every freaking Mass. You haven't memorized that by, like, day 7? I would be the guy who's like, look, I know that it's in the tabernacle. I got it. All right? Anyway. What is this? Got to go back to Matthew here. Sorry, guys, because I see something here about Mary Magdalene. I just want to read how it sounds in here. This is 1776. Coming back to Mark in a second about Jesus having authority, which again is very interesting. So not just a guy reading out of a book. He's there speaking from his heart and his soul on how we connect and how that you connect to the spirit of the universe and the Creator. Okay. Okay. And came out of the graves, and after his resurrection went into the holy city and appeared unto many. This is Matthew 53. I don't know what chapter this is, but verse 54. Now when the centurion and they were with him, watching Jesus, saw the earthquake and those things that were done, they feared greatly, saying, truly, this was the Son of God. There was an earthquake when Jesus died. I remember hearing about that. And many women were there beholding afar off, which followed Jesus from Galilee, ministering unto him, among which was Mary Magdalene, and Mary the mother of James and Joseph, Mary the mother of James and Joseph, and the mother of Zebedee's children. And even when the even was come, I don't even know how that means. When the even was come, maybe that means evening. When the even was come, there came a rich man of Arimathea named Joseph. He also himself was Jesus' disciple. He went to Pilate and begged the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded the body to be delivered. And when Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid it in his own tomb, which he had hewn out of a rock. And he rolled a great stone to the door of the sepulchre and departed. See, that to me is a little... I want to say that line again. Okay. Joseph had taken the body, wrapped it in clean linen cloth. He laid it at his own new tomb, which he had hewn out of a rock. Hewn out in the rock. And then here's the thing I don't like seeing, okay? And he rolled a great stone to the door of the sepulchre. Joseph of Arimathea, he rolled a great stone in front of the door of the sepulchre and departed. It's not like 5 guys moved a big stone in front of the door. I've always been told that, like, it was too big a stone for someone to move. How would he get out? How did that happen? How was his body? It was one guy moving a rock. It didn't say Joseph of Arimathea brought a team in, a crew, in order to move a stone so big that no one would be able to move it. It's a place that Jesus would remain safe forever and ever and ever. It didn't say that. It said that Joseph of Arimathea rolled a stone in front of the cave. 1775, 1776. Is that changed in the new one? Did they say that it was one person? They say it was more than one person in the new Bible. Someone's got to let me know, because I'm not versed enough in this Bible. I wish I could get that guy Halal on, who's freaking amazing, who just destroys everybody who doesn't believe in Yeshua. Anyway, so I don't know, guys. I think there's so much here that's interesting to me. I'm just not sure how it connects to all the other stuff in the world. Let's get back to Mark real quick, because I want to say what I thought was interesting here is he spoke with authority. He spoke not as one of the scribes who was given the power to be a priest or whatever. He spoke with authority. He spoke with passion. He spoke with truth, with light coming out of his heart, saying, "Let us alone." Okay, wait a second. And there was in their synagogue a man with an unclean spirit, and he cried out, saying, "Let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Jesus of Nazareth? Art thou come to destroy us?" I'm calling him Yeshua. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Link, awesome. Okay, I'm reading this up with my own adjustment here. "What have we to do with thee, thou Yeshua of Nazareth? Art thou come to destroy us? I know thee who thou art, the Holy One of God." And Yeshua rebuked him, saying, "Hold thy peace, and come out of him." And when the unclean spirit had torn him, and cried with a loud voice, he came out of him. And they were all amazed, insomuch that they were questioned among themselves, saying, "What thing is this? What new doctrine is this? For with authority commandeth he, even with the unclean spirits, that they do obey him." And immediately his name spread throughout all the region round Galilee. And forthwith, when they were come out of the synagogue, they entered into the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. But Simon's wife, mother, lay sick of fever, and anon they tell him of her. And he came and he took her by her hand and lifted her up, and immediately the fever left her, and she ministered unto them. And at even when the fun did set, when the sun, it does say F, but when the sun did set, and set is F, fet, by the way, guys. I'm changing all this in real time. I think I'm doing a pretty decent job. And at even when the sun did set, they brought upon them all that were different, that were diseased, and them possessed with devils. Gosh almighty, guys. Didn't say the devil. Devils. Listen to that. Woo! And at even, which I think is at midnight. At even, would you say even's midnight? I'd say pretty much even. At even, when the sun did set, or maybe even would be like evening. Yeah. At even, when the sun did set, they brought unto him all that were diseased, and them that were possessed with devils. And all the city was gathered together at the door, and he healed many that were sick of HHH2. What the freaking heck is that, guys? All right, what is HHH2, guys? I think I found something pretty cool here. All right, look at the bottom of the page here. Let's see if I can get this to I'll start here on TikTok. You see, you can't really see it. It's too hard, but at the bottom, I'm going to show it over here because it's easier for them. And he healed many that were sick of HHH2. Guys, what's HHH2? Hello? That is freaking crazy. I don't even know what it is. But Jesus healed many that were sick of HHH2. Does anybody know what that means? Wow. That's interesting. I remember hearing he healed people, lepers, but this is saying he literally went in and they brought all the possessed and all with people, anybody that was possessed with devils, not devil, with the devil or with evil spirits, with devils. Multiple. Maybe unlimited. Like there's just they're all devils. They come from the same evil. It's just split up. It's hard to understand what supernatural is. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Listen to this. And he healed many that were sick of HHH2, divers, diseases. HHH2 divers. Diseases, and cast out many devils. Again, the reference to not just Satan or evil, devils. And suffered not the devils to speak, because they knew him. Oh! And cast out many devils, and suffered not the devils to speak, because they knew him. And in the morning, rising up a great while before day, he went out and departed into a solitary place, and there prayed. And Simon and they were there with him and followed after him. And when they had found him, they said unto him, All men seek for thee. And he said unto them, Let us go into the next towns, and I may preach there also, for therefore came I forth. And he preached in their synagogues throughout Galilee, and cast out devils. And there came a leper to him, beseeching him, and kneeling down to him, and saying unto him, If thou wilt, thou can make me clean. And Jesus, moved with compassion, put forth his hand and touched him, and said unto him, I will, be thou clean. And as soon as he had spoken, immediately the leprosy departed from him, and he was cleansed. And he straitly charged him, and forthwith sent him away. And faith unto him, see thou say nothing to any man, but go thy way, which Moses commanded for testimony unto thee. You know, it's kind of interesting that like almost everything I've seen so far is like how many people are being healed, you know, from different diseases, leprosy, devils, 1776, 1775, 1776 Bible. They talk about devils and that people were possessed with devils, not the devil, and not with evil spirits. It's devils. Pretty crazy, guys. Make sure you tune in. This is going to be a weekly series with the 1775 Bible. And we also have the 1793 Confession of Faith, which is kind of like I don't think it's Lutheran. It's like Baptist and Quaker. It's like a Quaker Bible. So kind of pumped that I have these two old manuscripts here. But this one here has some real gems, I think. You guys tell me if I caught anything tonight when you watch this back on YouTube. Leave some notes, leave some comments. And remember, tomorrow, day 1791 in a row, guys. We are officially just 9 days away from 1,800 days in a row live. This is the longest running daily variety show on the planet. Mark inspires. Type it in on YouTube, guys. The link is in my bio on TikTok. Just click the YouTube link and join the family here for a minute so you can be a part of this good night message that's about to come through. I really appreciate you guys here on TikTok joining for that read. And I have 3 or 4 pieces of content on my channel about the Bible. And now this new thing I just put up yesterday on the 1793 Confession of Faith. So if you guys want to get into this crazy old Bible stuff, go check it out. Leave some comments on what else you'd like me to look in here. I'll go through and I'll pull up all the different books and different chapters and read them for you, you know. I'm happy to do that. I think there's a reason I have this. I'm the host of the longest running daily variety show on earth. I have this so I can read it for you guys. I may read the entire book live. Maybe I'll do that. Ooh. How cool would it be if I read the entire Bible from 1775 and 1776? Ooh, I got an idea. It may be like a really long YouTube video, guys, though, if I did it. I could just, it would take me forever to do this, but read the entire Bible and just make sure I get it right. Like read it a few times if I have to, and then edit, cut it, and have the full Bible, you know, the rehashing or whatever you want to call it. I don't think I could do that. I've had a bunch of people say that they'd buy a copy if I was able to get a copy made of this. I just don't know how the hell I can make. Oh, that's so funny. Link said he'd watch the entire thing if I read this. Maybe I will then. I do think it's quite interesting myself, you know, when you have a book, just a book alone. Yeah, an audio book, Jim said I could do an audio book of it. I wonder, I mean, it would take me so long to do it, but I wonder if I made that like behind a firewall, because I'd have to really put an effort in to either get that done or make copies of it in some way. I don't even know how to do that. Guys, there's so many pages in that book. Use Al Pacino's voice. I'll use AI with my voice. Not a bad idea. The problem is that someone's going to have to read it. There's only one copy that I know of. I've got it. There's also that Confession of Faith that I think is actually, it's on a rare scale, more rare than the Bible I have. It's from 1793. It's about 18 years later, but there's not many out there of that one. Like, there's a lot of people that have old Bibles. You got ones from the 1700s, 1600s. I think there's some out there even earlier than that, 1500s, Holland Bible, etc. But you don't have many copies that are still intact, you know. Andrea's down. The whole book. Link says he wants the whole book. We'll see, guys. Tomorrow, come on back. We'll see. Maybe we'll continue it. You got to go away, yeah. Head over to YouTube. Bob Gregory, how are you, my friend? Let me say goodnight to you guys real quick. If you can, just hit the YouTube channel and kick it in with us. I got Defo, how are you? We got more 711, user 562, user 701, user 697. Come, Lord Jesus. I'm so glad you were here for that read. David Krause, how are you, my friend? Yeshua763, and Sam TikToking it. We're doing it, guys. Guys, I drop a ton of content on TikTok, YouTube. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't subscribed to the Mark Inspires TikTok channel yet, I got to question your interest in positivity, you know? And TikTok, please, guys, hit the link real quick. All 10 of you, if you head over and you subscribe to the show, you're going to be a part of something that is very powerful. It's 1,790 days in a row of positivity. So hopefully we'll see you guys pop over here and say goodnight real quick. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, and stay tuned. Until then, I'm peacing out here on TikTok. Head over to YouTube. Guys, just click the link right under my bio, and you're on YouTube, and you can be in the chat for the goodnight over here too. Appreciate you. Have a great night. All right, guys, we shut off TikTok. All right? We're here, just us saying goodnight, doing it. If anybody decides to show up and says that they're from TikTok, let me know. Right? It's cold as a motherfucker up here. Just want you to know that. Got to get the heat on. It's 1:34 in the morning. The show should have been done 45 minutes ago. But I'm a dummy, you know?
We keep it to an hour.
No, you don't. You never do. Oh, yeah, you're right. I never do.
I try to.
Good job on the trying. Oh, my goodness. Right, guys? But you know what? When we're having a good time, we're having a good time. Taking out that Bible. Needed the positivity tonight. Needed the spirit of the Lord Yeshua. You know? Andrea O'Neill in the house. Bradley Smith. Jim Liacone, my brother, guys. If you need some solar, Jim is the man to speak to. Leisure number 7, Link H. How are you again, brother? I'm so glad you're here, buddy. I may have to read that Bible. Link's got a good point. If he's willing to watch the whole freaking thing, you know? I mean, that's like the barometer. I gotta find a piece of content that we can get everybody to watch from beginning to end, and then they'll explode it. That's how TikTok, that's how YouTube works. People fall off after a minute, and it's done. I need somebody who's like, get a bunch of people watch the whole thing, and then maybe it explodes. And if it doesn't, who cares? But the point is, that Bible is pretty cool. People should know about it. So, Raven Kiefer, my friend, so glad you're here. Renee Woods, Virginia, and Warden Fissel. I'm kicking on that propane tank, Warden. It's a little too cold for comfort. What's that, Joe? No, Joanne, not too close for comfort. That was a good show. Too close for comfort. Good show, you know. But we're here doing a too cold for comfort. Huh? No, Joanne, I'm sorry. I can't hear you over the wheeze. You know, Joanne, I have to tell you, Virginia doesn't appreciate it when you wheeze back there. But you keep doing it. Yeah, I'd absolutely love to be same thing, Link. I'm like, you're right. You see cool little passages, you're like, wait a second. Starts getting you thinking, you know. Anyway, fam and friends, I will see you tomorrow. Joanne? No, Joanne, sorry we can't hear you over the wheeze, but good try. Until tomorrow, please hit the like, leave a comment after the show, and share with someone, will ya? I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Joanne, stop wheezing.
You got to go away.